So welcome to September and my September vlog. What I wanted to talk about today was fall fashion, duh. 5 reasons why I love fall and 5 things in my wardrobe that I am really excited to start wearing again now that the weather has cooled down. Okay, I promise I'm not going to belabor this introduction. I'm not going to go on and on about some fashion philosophy that I've fallen in love with or some new method for how to build a wardrobe that I'm trying or how to identify my own style or anything like that. I'm not promising that I won't do that again or something like that again, but that's not what we're going to do today. So let's just get started. Number 1 reason why I love fall: sweaters. Cashmere sweaters, wool sweaters, turtlenecks, v-necks, oversized sweaters, snug-ish sweaters to wear with baggy pants. Yeah, and particularly this time of year, I love being able to wear sweaters without having to wear a jacket over them. Like light cashmere sweaters, like the outfit I'm going to show you right now. That black lightweight cashmere sweater from Everlane, I love it with those cream colored Aritzia cargo pants. Cargo pants, another reason why I love fall, because although I can wear those cream cargo pants in the summer, they are quite heavy and they're perfect for this time of year in the fall. So I love them, like I just showed you in that outfit, with the belt and with the sweater teensy bit tucked in because I'm a little bit too portly these days to wear a sweater all tucked in, so I can tuck a little bit in the front so you can see the belt. And I love it with loafers. Number 2, loafers. Yeah, loafers. Stuart Weitzman black patent leather, and I also have a burgundy pair of Paul Green loafers that are a bit chunkier than my old Stuart Weitzman black ones. But loafers never go out of style. The Stuart Weitzman ones are classic style with the tassels and the shape and the heel height and all that are very classic. The Paul Green ones I own, which I'll show you in a couple minutes, they're a little bit chunkier, and the chunky loafer is still very much in vogue. So number 3, tweed. Oh, I do love my tweed. I don't own a lot of tweed, but I really love it. It's so classic, and I think tweed is kind of one of those things that is kind of perfectly my style, because it can be classic and kind of conservative, but you know, you can put it with all kinds of stuff that really makes it a little more funky and a little bit less conservative and more chill. I don't own, as I said, a lot of tweed. I have a tweed blazer, Max Mara tweed blazer from the 90s that I adore, and also a pink tweed coat, a short coat that I bought in 2016. That's one of the reasons why I was so thrilled to see that video, the fashion show video that I showed you on a post a couple weeks ago with all the pink tweed, because I was like, I have some pink tweed. So I'm going to show you my pink tweed. I'm just looking at the video that I made earlier of all the outfits. I do love that coat. I don't wear it enough. I'm trying to wear it in ways, as you saw in the little clip that I just showed you, in ways that are trying to make it less ladylike. I don't really want to do the ladylike fussy kind of thing. In that outfit, I paired it with the same black Everlane cashmere, light cashmere crew neck sweater, but also my new black cargo pants from Aritzia. They're just the exact same pant as my cream ones, and I ordered them a couple months ago because they were on sale, and I was like, oh my god, like how often do you see a pair of pants that you know are going to fit you and you know you're going to like? So I ordered them, and I think I've worn them once so far, but I'm getting all ready to wear them now, and with my pink tweed coat. The other thing that I was wearing in that video, the little clip that I showed you, were my Paul Green burgundy loafers that I mentioned a few minutes ago, and also a black cameo brooch that I put on the coat. I've kind of been inspired by watching all of the things on all over the internet about the death of Queen Elizabeth. Of course, she was a great one for brooches. And I noticed the other day in a video that Princess of Wales, Kate, was wearing on her black suit a pearl brooch, and I think the commentary said that it had been a gift from the Queen, but don't quote me on that because I'm not sure. Anyway, it was a beautiful pearl brooch, and I thought, you know, I'm gonna start. I have a lot of vintage brooches, so I'm gonna start wearing them more. So I put that that black cameo on the pink coat, and I thought, you know, with a pink coat, which is kind of dressy, and the brooch, it could look kind of dressy, but with the slouchy cargo pants, yeah, I thought it would work. It didn't make the whole outfit too conservative. Okay, number 4 of the 5 reasons why I love fall. Socks. When socks with whatever came back in style, oh, it's such a revelation to be able to not have to wear bare feet in things, or pantyhose. I mean, it just seemed like it was such an anathema for so many years. Like wearing visible socks with pants just it wasn't really the thing to do. You know, it kind of looked dowdy. And so I would wait every year for the advent of fall so I could put my boots back on so I could wear socks. Yeah, so socks are back, and they've been back for a while. I don't know whether you noticed that Amy Smilovic wears socks with everything. Now, I'm not yet ready, and I don't think I'll ever be, because by the time I'm ready, I'll be too old for it. It'll look ridiculous. I probably shouldn't say never, but I suspect I won't ever be wearing socks with sandals. But visible socks in loafers, I'm there. And I have them on now. I have this great pair of plaid socks, and they have burgundy in them, they have black in them, they have gray in them, they have navy in them, and they go with every outfit that I've been trying today. So yeah, that's really cool. Anyway, socks with loafers, socks with sneakers, socks with everything except sandals. So that outfit that I just showed you, you probably noticed it's the one I'm wearing now. So this is a cashmere turtleneck from Uniqlo. And one of the things that I like doing with this, I often do this with like turtlenecks, is instead of rolling it over, I roll it under. And that way you can make it the exact height you want, and it makes it kind of smooth, and I like that look better. This is a great cashmere turtleneck, so if you ever get the opportunity to buy Uniqlo cashmere, I wouldn't hesitate. I find it really good and excellent for the price point. Yeah, so the other thing you might have noticed is I have had in that my navy wide-legged Max Mara pants that I've been wearing all summer. These are in fact summer weight pant, but this time of year it's kind of neat to be able to pair your winter stuff with your summer stuff. I was wearing it with my Veja sneakers, I think that's what they're called, and this old Page jean jacket, and my brooch that I bought when hubby and I were in Paris in 2015. I bought it at the Saint-Ouen, Saintouen, Saint-Ouen flea market outside of Paris. When we travel places, hubby and I make a list of the things that we want to do, and then we try and do some of each of our list. Mine list is always a little weird and often involves literary landmarks. Like we had to visit the apartment where Hemingway used to live, and the bookstore, I was going to say Shakespeare in Love, Shakespeare and Company. God, I can't believe I almost forgot that. Yeah, so that was huge for me. Just like to be there was so cool. Anyway, visiting the flea market outside of Paris, the Saint-Ouen one was on my list. And actually, that had been something I'd wanted to do since I read the book, The Accidental Tourist by Anne Tyler. If you've never read that book, it's a great book. It's one of her very early ones, but I always loved that book. Anyway, one of the characters in it, when she goes to Paris, she discovers the Paris flea markets, and yeah, so it's really cool. And I love vintage and I love flea markets. So yeah, so I got this brooch, and it's kind of Chanel-like, like with the flower looks like a bit like a camellia. Anyway, the lady who ran the stall there, I think she was an expat Brit, and yeah, we had the most amazing conversation because I was the only one in her little store, and so yeah, it was really a hoot. Yeah, so I love this pin, and since I'm wearing my white sneakers, I thought, oh, I'll just put a little bit of white to kind of tie because the rest, everything else is navy. But yeah, I love this brooch. And as I said, I'm going to try and wear my vintage brooches more this season. Of course, one of the other things about this outfit is that I am wearing socks. And it's just interesting. I was sitting here as I was reviewing some of the clips, thinking about the fact that, back in the day, I would never have worn dark gray socks with white sneakers. It's kind of like what Amy Smilovic says about good strange. I have on my inspiration board a quote from Vogue magazine that I cut out several years ago, and it just says just the right amount of wrong. And I've always really liked that quote because it's kind of like sometimes you put something in that is a bit unexpected, because back in the day, navy turtleneck, fairly dark wash jean jacket, navy pants would have necessitated dark boots. And now I just think throwing the white sneaker in there, I know it looks a little off-putting, but I like it. It's different. It's good strange. Forgot to mention my earrings that I'm wearing. They're silver and lapis lazuli. I bought them when hubby and I were in Peru. I tend to buy, when we're traveling, souvenirs that are wearable. And often it's a small piece of jewelry. It's easy to pack, easy to bring home, always fits. And yeah, so both of these pieces of jewelry remind me of wonderful trips that we've taken. Okay, so number 5, the 5th reason that I love fall, and the 5th item from my fall closet items that I'm excited to wear are fall colors. I've been wearing a lot of black this summer and white, but pastels, now that my hair is white, do nothing for me. And so the kind of deeper, more vibrant, kind of yummy colors of fall, I'm really, really excited to be wearing again. I've been wearing navy in the summer, but just like a navy turtleneck looks good with my hair. I know that sounds odd, but I like navy on me even more now that my hair is white. The other color that I love, which is in the outfit that I'm going to show you in coming up next, is burgundy. What I'm wearing in that outfit is a houndstooth blazer that I bought a million years ago. It had ginormous shoulders in it. I took it to the tailor and had the shoulder pads taken out and really tiny ones put in, but it's still pretty broad, linebacker-ish in the shoulders, because it would cost more than the jacket's worth to have it cut down, and I don't really want to. I want it to be kind of menswear-ish in style. And I'm wearing with that nothing exciting at all, really, and kind of a throwback to things I've been wearing for years, which are a pair of Not Your Daughter's jeans, burgundy boot cut, and a burgundy t-shirt that I bought to take traveling a few years ago. And my white sneakers again. So yeah, and I kind of like the green jacket with the burgundy. And of course the jacket has bronze and burgundy and a couple of different colors of green and cream in it. So you can wear it with burgundy. But what I have on, interestingly enough, speaking of jewelry that I've picked up when we're traveling, is a green jade necklace that I bought in a town in Yorkshire, Helmsley. Yeah, and we had stopped there. I don't know why. We were in Yorkshire and we were touring around. It's in 2005, so it's a long time ago. And we stopped. It was it was market day. I'm not sure if it was something like that. Anyway, and we were walking around, and there was a bake sale out in front of the old church, actually in the graveyard, in front of the church, and the vicar was there because he had on the cassock that English vicars are supposed to wear, according to Agatha Christie and every other British mystery novel I've ever read. Anyway, he was so lovely, and he handed us our basket of cookies and said, "Thank you for your custom." And it was so cute. I know that's like so condescending to say that. It just sounds like, oh, I'm such a tourist. But you know what? I was a tourist, and I was charmed by everything in that town. And we also went into like a community hall area, and there were artisans and people selling handicrafts and stuff. And so I bought that little green necklace that I have on in that outfit. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. The other yummy color that I'm excited to wear in the fall, besides green and burgundy and navy, is kind of a cognac color. And in that outfit that I just showed you, my purse is cognac. It's my fossil shoulder bag or crossbody. You can wear both ways, that I bought a year or so ago. I can't really wear cognac anymore as an article of clothing unless it's pants, because it's too warm, so it doesn't look good with my my new hair. So that's it. The top 5 reasons why I love fall, or the top 5 things that I am excited to be able to wear now that the weather has cooled off. And let's recap. Sweaters, 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 loafers, tweed coats, and blazers. Socks, socks with loafers, socks with sneakers, not socks with sandals. And of course, yummy fall colors, especially the deep tone colors, cool deep toned colors that go with my hair. So that's it for me, folks. I hope you found this moderately interesting. I know I said I wasn't going to yammer on, and I did. If you were a student in my class over the years, you would have not been surprised by the fact that I do go off on little detours and tangents, but you got to be who you are, right? So I'll see you next month.